I'm here to replace this guy with my new one, which is the M161 color 3 with 10% gray. It is a full poly with a lace front. I'm gonna give this a go to see how it holds up. First, it's time to take this off. Now let's clean it. This is your best friend. Clearly, it is a goopy mess. So what I do is I spray fully on the whole thing, and you let it sit. And it is oily, but it works. I use just a crummy comb that I replace often. And what I will do is brush through the hair, because sometimes it might get a little gunky on your actual hair. Once I kind of have that, I'll do one last spray, and then I'll just pour a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a towel, and I'll just like rub around and make sure that when you're done, nothing is sticky at all. So what I'll do is I'll just clean it up and I'll shave around. I obviously have my partner help with some of the things that I can't reach. But when you're prepping the hair, it makes it a lot easier that this is cut or this is shaved to the point that matches each other. So I'm gonna prep the system using the tape that I use. This is just a Geobond, and what I do is I cut little pieces and I kind of wrap it all the way around the hair. I use the scissors to cut the rounded part of the actual system to match this. And then once I'm done, I'll show you, but I'm gonna have the Geobond tape all around the poly adhesive here. So I will be right back. So now I'm done. I have the Geobond all around the entire perimeter. There is a little bit of lace that comes from the poly here. I put tape all the way up to the edge here on just the sides. That way I have to worry less about glue everywhere else. So it just kind of holds it up a little bit, and then when you set it, it kind of lifts up, and then that's where you can still like apply the glue and stuff. Something to note, you've used a super salt. When you clean your head in preparation to put your new hair on, your skin will be oily because of that. Rubbing alcohol, if you cannot shower, does take a lot of that oil out. It naturally dries. But if you can, I personally take a shower, clean my whole head, make sure that your skin is dry and not oily. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. So as I mentioned, I use the positioning spray, and I spray it very generously throughout my whole hair or head. And I also spray it on the system itself. That allows a lot more time to move it about. So where I like to go is make sure at the very least you feel where the back is lining up. And then I kind of look at the front to where I want that to line up. And then I kind of just go around to make sure that your bio hair lines up to your actual new hair. As you can tell, I do not have the front lace glued down. This is a second step that I'm going to be doing afterward. I'm going to be using just a adhesive, a glue. This is Ghost Bond Platinum. What I like to use is a comb like this. And what I'll do is, instead of using like a marker or something to mark like where you need to glue to, I just use the teeth here, and I'll look at like where the lace starts, and I'll kind of just press and make an indentation on my skin, but I'll kind of do that as I wrap myself around, and then I'll pull it back just using like a regular headband like this. And then I will start to apply it and make sure that I have a very even layer in that perimeter. I wait for that to dry, and depending on when I know I need to redo this again, I'll either do a second layer or I'll keep it at that first one. Make sure it's evenly dried, or else you're gonna have little pieces of white from the glue that didn't quite fully dry, and it won't. And then once you put your hair on that, it's actually gonna cake and go through the actual lace, and you don't want that. That's not That's not a good thing. So I finished gluing the front of my hair system with the glue using the techniques that I previously had mentioned. I went over to my barber. She cut the sides of my hair first after pinning back the hair system up on top. And then we settled on a hairstyle and she went ahead and cut the top. So as you can see, this one blends in really, really well. I'm really excited about how this one turned out. And as you can see, the front turned out really, really good too. This is my preferred length. It looks really natural for me. And I'm very proud and I'm really excited for it. So thank you for watching. I hope there was a few things that were helpful here, if not the whole thing. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.